guessing the movie for the wins. How the devil is everyone. Let's spend an hour having fun. Bless you all for joining me, watching my work create debris, clean it all up. I surely could. With my wife nearby, I probably should. The world of Wayne is streaming live, models and projects coming alive. A car crash maybe with a mug of Kraken. Stand by for laughs and let's go. I hope you love my new anthem. The world of Wayne is streaming live. Models and projects coming alive. A car crash maybe with a mug of Kraken. Stand by for laughs and let's get grunted. Let's get grunted. Let's get grunted. Let's get grunted. Let's get grunted.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the retro room tonight. Well, I'm still playing around with these cameras. I've opened the Astro Bot now. Look, so he's holding a remote control, and Gizmo's holding a remote control as well. So I've got there's loads of these coming. As I said, I got a Five Nights at Freddy's one coming as well, which is going to be quite fun to play with. And this thing is blowing out steam. It's just that I got the fan out over there, so as you can see, the steam's just going everywhere at the moment. Pretty cool. How is everybody? I am feeling okay. I'm feeling a lot better than I did last week. I was getting over illness last week. But I have got a little monologue because I've got quite a few things to talk about. And I think the first thing is that on the Altea site in Italy, I believe at the moment, or France, they have now released the Ducati. Which is a 1/4 scale. Now, obviously, we've seen the Rossi bike. We have seen a Ducati final edition from Poca, or Poccia, whatever you want to call it. Poca, I think it's Poca. So Alteo are doing this. So if we do see this, this will be Diaz Dini Collectibles. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? This is the Altea site, and they get free gifts. Now, this doesn't come out until, as you can see there, October 13th. So if anyone's interested in the motorcycles, hopefully we might see that. Motorcycles tend to do good. They tend to do good for builds. So not much of a problem. And then the other thing that I thought I'd better do, let me just bring my my notepad up because, you know, I've got a list. I've got a list. Is that talking about Fan Home and Diego, you folks in America, they're trialing Amazon deliveries. So rather than FedEx or whoever's delivering it, the US Postal Service, they're trialing Amazon deliveries in some areas. I think that's going to do really well. Because I think Amazons are really good at tracking. So, you know, you can see exactly where your delivery is and follow him around on the map. I don't know if it's the same in the US. But, you know, I know that my guy's down the bottom of the street, so I can see his little blip come into my door. Hopefully that's like that in America, but all good. So that's something coming from Fan Home. And then the other thing that I don't want to forget, so I'm going to do it now, even though there is 144 people in here, is that it is the first of the month, or it was the first of the month on Wednesday. What day is it today? Yes, yesterday. And I forgot to do for the YouTube channel members and the Patreon members, I do a draw for merchandise. And I forgot to do it last night. So I'm going to do it now, which means I need to go over to my monitor. Stand by. There you go. I've got all the names in here. There's 599 names in here. If you are on YouTube, or if you're a YouTube channel member and a Patreon member, your name's going to be down here twice. But for the winner for October, we will find out, is... It is... Ding, ding, ding! Pete Cooper, the model builder. Wow, Pete! Pete Cooper! Wow! Over in the Netherlands. Pete, I've got your email, so I will email you and we'll get you to pick some merchandise. Well done, Pete Cooper. I can't believe you've won. I'm so happy for you. Let me shut that down so I don't get confused. Pete Cooper, you are the winner. Well done for Lou getting Project X. If anyone hasn't seen Project X, now this was a film I saw in the 80s film, wasn't it? I was just not prepared for it. I'd seen Matthew Broderick in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You know, and he was in War Games, and I just thought, oh, this is going to be a good film. It's about chimpanzees being trained to fly aircrafts. Oh my God. Now, if that didn't wreck my whole growing up, I was sobbing. I was in tears. That film really affected me. If you haven't seen Project X, it is so sad. It's such a sad film, but absolutely brilliant as well. So if you like chimpanzees and stuff and monkeys, it's got the what's her name in it as well? Helen Hunt. I like to say Helen Hunt. I think that's who's in it as well. Project X, you've got to see it. Absolutely brilliant film, but very sad. You won't be promoted. Yeah, there's no amount of build up I can give you that will make you emotionally prepared for that film, but it is a very, very good film. All cool. Bobo, there is a little thing called Bobo. What was that? The little chimpanzee called Bobo. I can't remember what that one was. No idea. No idea. Okay, now let me bring my notepad back up. Okay, I've got some merch on the maps for you. Okay, you've got to see these now. I've tried to include these in videos, but where I've been moving the workshop around and all that, I haven't got the assets anymore. So I'm just going to show you them. The first I did mention last week. John Mortimer has been in South Africa on safari, and he's taken a picture. He actually sent me from last week's stream a picture he's taken of a wildebeest, because obviously I said that Mrs. Welderwayne his pet name is a wildebeest, and she was arguing that she should be a gazelle. But that is John Mortimer wearing a robots t-shirt in the I would say the savannah, but that's in Kenya, so I don't know what's South Africa, the Masai Mara. I don't know what the stuff is in South Africa. But you look, I mean, I'd love to do a safari. Safari looks absolutely brilliant, but I'm sure. I don't know if you're home now, John, but it looks absolutely brilliant. And then this one is appealing right to my heart. This one, I absolutely love this. So this is Ross and Vanessa. So I'm going to show you Ross first. Can you guess where they are? That's Ross wearing another robot shirt, and this is Vanessa wearing an In My Defense shirt. Any idea where they are there? Look at this. Ross and Vanessa. They are in freaking Rivendell. They're in New Zealand, looking at the old Lord of the Rings sets and stuff like that. Oh my God, I'd love to do that too. So the old Peter Jackson tour and stuff, you know. Ah, absolutely brilliant pictures. And then a little bit closer to home in Barnsley, I've got Timothy Pole working on the DeLorean, wearing a World Away logo t-shirt with a logo mug. Looking cool. I've really got to get on my DeLorean, you know. I really do have to get on the DeLorean. As a matter of fact, it was something I wanted to talk about tonight. Someone was asking when I'm going to get back on with the Millennium Falcon. And I've got 3 legacy builds. I've got the Falcon, the Enterprise, and the DeLorean. But I don't know if people are interested in seeing those builds, because they've kind of been on the channel before, even though they weren't filmed with the cameras I had. So that's another reason why I've been holding off. So I'm wondering, do you want me to do these on the channel, or should I just do them in the background and just upload or reclassify the ones that I did before and put them in a playlist? I don't know. It depends. Or do people like the updated cameras? So that's the question for today. Is what am I going to be doing those 3 builds? There is a lot of builds on at the moment. Just so you know, I did the Lancaster today. I'm still not happy with those. You know me. If I'm not happy with something, I'll tell you. I'm still not happy with the doors, but you're not going to see it. Those landing bay doors. Tomorrow I've got the Dalek on the channel, and I'm already a video ahead for next week as well. I've got the Ford Falcon. So that's that. Now, the reason why I showed you merch on the map is, believe it or not, the folks over at Dashery who make all my t-shirts says we want to give all of you viewers from the World of Wayne a discount on all the shirts. Can we do that? So I said, that's fine, but there is a small time window that they do it. Now, from what I understand, they're all of the t-shirts in the store are going to be on discount from midnight. Is it Eastern Standard Time? Eastern Time, American Eastern Time at midnight tomorrow till midnight on Sunday, going into Monday. And I do have a little look thing here from the 3rd to the 5th. EDT, that was it. EDT time. So if you are interested in a t-shirt from the merch store, you can either scan that, or there will be, I've updated one of my chatbots with the links, so you can go to the Dashery store. Alternatively, just go to any of my links on my YouTube channel and you'll find them there. But all the shirts are in there. I don't know what price they're going to be. All I know is they're discounting them down, but I don't really have much of a say in that. So we'll see. I'm going to see myself. I'm going to get myself some, because obviously I have to order my own shirts, which is cool. I received another Starship, which is probably the ugliest Starship in the fleet. I believe this is Strange New Worlds. This is the USS Archer. I don't like this one. I have to say I don't like it, but I'm going to show it you. This is the USS Archer. It just looks weird. When it first come, I thought, where's the nacelles? But there you go. That is the USS Archer. I'm just going to take it off the spindle here so I can get it a little bit closer. Let me just move my mic in. There you go. Not bad. It's just a weird shaped. Well, hey, come on, focus. 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 There we go to the front. There you go. The USS Archer. Probably the ugliest ship. I didn't know. I mean, the one that we had last month wasn't a pretty one either. That alien ship. But don't know about the Archer. They are doing a gold Enterprise G at the moment, but it's £300 if you want to part with £300. All fun. Okay, and we're almost finished, I promise. The only other thing is that you've probably seen it in chat. I'm now heavily pushing. We've got our very first sci-fi fantasy show in the UK on Saturday, March the 21st next year. It's in Bicester, and I've created a little video. I want to tell you about an awesome sci-fi and fantasy model show coming to the UK in 2026. The Spacecraft Model Show will be held on Saturday the 21st of March at the Bicester Hotel Golf and Spa. I'll be attending, as well as many of my fellow model makers. There will be dealer stalls. It's going to be a great model competition as well. So check it out at spacecrafts.co.uk. Tickets are available now. Now, it is going to be a ticketed event. If I just go over to my monitor over here, this is the website here. As a matter of fact, let's go a little bit zoomed out there. Telling you all about the show. This is space-crafts.co.uk. You can get tickets here. I think tickets are £15. There is competition. So it's a model competition going on as well, which is pretty cool. And there is some exhibitors there. I'm one of them, but there's going to be quite a few people. Ollie Barrett, Andy Lee, Andy Preston, World of Wayne, that's me. Motion Picture Miniatures, Wayne Mini with the Forfeit Enterprise there. Adam Dry. Adam's got some classic stuff I've seen before. Leicester models. I mean, it's building up. There's going to be more. There's going to be more. It's going to be a big event, and it's something I really want to get behind because I really, really want this to succeed really well, so we can have our own kind of UK Wonderfest in the UK. I think that'd be pretty cool. That's he's done a good job. Chris Hammond is the guy that's behind all of that. But that's that. Now I think, am I done? So I've talked about my Dashery store. I've talked about Spacecrafts, Amazon deliveries, Ducati. There's one other thing that I fell to my own trap, unfortunately. I've been getting into Warhammer, as you know, okay? So there is a magazine out in the newsagents at the moment, which is Warhammer Age of Sigmar Spearhead. Now, this is issue 4 that I got today. It's already perforated to keep in folders so that you know that what thing you're building at the time. You can actually mark off how have you painted it, what stage you're at to actually getting these miniatures ready. And then what they do is in the first 1, 2, 3 like series, you actually buy the figurine, and then it teaches you how to paint them. In issue 4, they gave us some good colours. Now, I haven't actually used these. I'm sure some people have. These are Citadel Warhammer paints. So we've got this one here. Well, hey, can you see that? Focus. And we have got this one here. These are the 2 that come in this one, a Baden Black, and they also did a Citadel paintbrush. That's what we got in this one here. So I thought, you know what, issue 4, I can easily get hold of the other one. So I went on eBay. First issue was £2.99. I got it for £10. I thought, you know what, I'll get £10, no problems. And then I thought, ordered that, it's coming. I thought, why can't I get issue 2 and 3? Well, the good news is there is a website at the back there. So I went to warhammerspearhead.com so I could order them. And I couldn't find anything on that site. So I'm like, what's going on here? So I got in touch with my contacts at Hashtag Partworks. I says, this isn't a trial, is it? Because I've seen this advertised elsewhere that this is going to be coming out. And at the time of sending that email, I opened it. And yeah, it's a trial. It's a freaking trial. So there's me. I've just spent like £40 on this. Don't tell Mrs. World I spent £40 on this. And it's a trial. So I didn't know it was a trial. So I've got a couple of paints and I've got a figure coming in the post from eBay for 10, 20. I spent £20 on it, not £40. But if I had bought 2 and 3, I would have spent £40 guaranteed. But pretty cool. Anyway, so that's coming out anyway. I do want to, I don't really, I'm not into Warhammer 40k. I do like Age of Sigmar. I do like that old medieval fantasy sort of era stuff. So that's what I'm doing there. Plus, I've still got all my other stuff to paint as well, including all this that I keep showing you earlier on. Okay, I think I'm done. I think I'm done. I think I'm I think I'm good today. But yes, Lou, I was very, very much impressed that you managed to get uh Project X. I'm trying to think now. There is someone with a chimpanzee cuddling a teddy called Bobo. I don't know what that's from. That's gonna plague me all night. That will. Why not the Fly too? Yeah, we had the Fly, didn't we? Have the Fly yesterday. That was on the members channel, wasn't it? Lou is the film guru. I didn't think anyone would get that if you hadn't seen it, but you know, it's 80s film, sci-fi. Of course, Lou's gonna get it. Oh, where are we now? There's been a lot of pop-ups on the screen, so I will try and get that. Hello, Christopher Grantham. I've just seen you're in here. Do I have your thing?
Let's give it up big time. Hello, Christian from Grantham. Now let's get cracking.
Wow, it will only let me go back certain amount on the scrolls. Hopefully, I can catch up with things now. So the JPS Norton bike is your dream. Everyone's talking about the bike. Amazon will be good. Loving the new Batman car. This is the 1989 Batmobile. Don't know when we're going to see the next one. Hopefully soon. Hi, Jamesy boy. How's it going? FedEx have been great improvement on fan home. Yes, I understand FedEx are really good over here as well, Lou, except when you have to pay customs. Then they're a pain in the neck. Because what they'll do is they'll pay all the custom charge for you and then bill you afterwards, whether you wanted the package or not. So, as I said, if I was in America, I could send random parcels to anyone in the UK through FedEx, anyone, and say it's worth £800, and that person would be forced to pay it, even though they might not want the stuff. It's a cranky business model. I don't know. Amazon deliveries are great, usually on time, and you get a photo of the package on your porch. Yes. I was meant to have got any Thunderbird news yet. You know what, Jerry? I was mentioning this on the member stream yesterday. I was meant to be getting the new Corgi models of the Thunderbird 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Corgi actually got in touch with me yesterday and said, "Are you going to do some content for this?" And I'm like, "Well, call me old-fashioned, but I only do content when I get some goods to do content on." And he said I received them on the 12th of September. I'm like, "No, I haven't received anything." So luckily for me, I can check my Ring doorbell. Nothing came on the 12th of September, so I don't know who's got them. But I definitely didn't get them, so I can't show them to you, unfortunately. But there you go. While I've got you all here, while I've got 139 of you in here, there's going to be no Thursday live stream next week. No Thursday live stream. The reason being is it's all thanks to Gaz, if you're in chat here. In Corby, is because I'm going to be going to Gates Garden Centre, and I've sort of got like a press pass to actually show their whole Christmas centre and the Lemax village and stuff like that. So I'm going to be filming all of that, but it's actually on the Thursday night. So it's sort of like a champagne event sort of thing where I get to see Christmasland. So the little Christmas elf comes out, and I'll have to start thinking about Christmas quizzes and doing my top models. Start having to think about that. A top model of 2025. Most models are in there. The only model you won't be able to pick will be the Apache, the Agora models Apache, because that won last year. And as I said to Agora, I won't be including it this year. Each model can only win 1 year in 1 year. I didn't order with Mike Lane yesterday because payday, but I had to do another one today for the Skyline extensions. Yeah, did you see that? I did post it on social media. So if you've put your Skyline together already, you know how much of a hassle it is having all those wires all over the place. But Mike's actually streamlined it by making some wired looms, which are all the extensions you need in one packet. I believe it's £28. It's available through MikeLaneMods.com. I didn't used to have a little thing for Mike. I don't think I have. I said I've been mucking around with all my assets, so they're not there. But yeah, so if you are in the process of putting your Skyline together, you might want to think about having a look at miclaimmods.com to get those extensions. I apologise if you've answered this 1,000 times, but I've got notification the other day of Pack 15 and Skyline finally coming my way. Are you finished with yours? No. Talking about the Skyline, we're all waiting for this last pack because I believe they're going to be replacing the doors and some of the fittings for us. I wouldn't be surprised if we see it this year. If we don't see it this year, should I say. I don't know. I don't know when it's due. I do know that I've got my Robocop on the way, though, so that'll be that finished. So I'll put those together. What? You've won, Pete Cooper. Pete Cooper, you won. I will email you after the stream. You've won yourself some merch from the store. You are the October winner. Members winner. Congratulations, Pete. It's on Fan Home UK as well. What? Wait a minute. Are you talking about the Ducatis on Fan Home website? Why didn't I know about that? You're right. Oh my god. Hang on. Look at that. It is. It's on here. I didn't know this was coming out. There's the gold-plated Enterprise I was on about. it's so unique. I was going to say it disappeared. Okay, so let's have a look. Is there a date for that as well? We can pre-order it now for $195. I had no idea of that one at all. I have to say. Oh, okay. There you go. There's the Ducati. I didn't know that. Well, thank you, Jeff. I'm completely not with it. 4 minutes in, you already had an advert. Yeah, I can't stop the adverts now, unfortunately. It's a sad movie. Oh God, I was in tears. Project X. Wow, that and the old was it John Voight in The Champ with Ricky Schroeder? Oh, I was in tears at the end of that as well. Hi Wayne Watson, how's Florida? My son, is out in Florida from next Tuesday. My youngest son and daughter, they leave for Orlando or Kissimmee. Is that how you pronounce it? Not Kissimmee, is it? It's Kissimmee. They're in Kissimmee from Tuesday onwards for 2 weeks. Lucky sods. But I know you've got some storms coming in, haven't you, I think? Which isn't good. We've got some storms coming over here as well. USPS throws package through front window. Here, shut up, FedEx. Sorry it ended up in Latvia. Amazon, put your new clothes on while you're in bed. Shh. This is part of Prime now. Helen Hunt. Yeah, it was Helen Hunt. You know what? I don't know why, Lou. I keep confusing Helen Hunt with Laura Dern. I don't know why. But there you go. It's a difficult film to watch. See? Yes, Jane Goodall died. Now, she was the chimp woman, wasn't she? She was the one that used to train all the chimps. A lot of 80s movies you don't get to see. I don't even know if that's still available to see, Chris Campbell. I might have to have a look for that. Jane was an amazing person. Did you meet her, Chris? Wow, I only got news of that today, Jane Goodall. Steve has gifted a membership to Chris William. Thank you, Steve. That's appreciated. Was Bobo not the chimpanzee from Michael Jackson? Yeah, it might have been. That's probably why. You know what? I have watched Moonwalker lately. I think it might have been, Bobo. Yeah, I think you're right. Don't ask me why I was watching Moonwalker. I was even watching the making of Michael Jackson's Thriller in some 4K souped up version, which just the AI tried to soup up a grainy 80s video to 4K, and they all look like zombies without the makeup. Mrs. Wade had never seen the making of Michael Jackson's Thriller. She couldn't even remember Michael Jackson transforming into a werewolf. So we ended up watching that, which was quite fun. We still didn't watch Jaws 4 though. Haven't brought ourselves to that yet. I froze. I did. I lost some frames. Oh no, I'm freezing at the moment. Why have I only got one standby? I'm dropping frames. Let's see if I can fix that. Don't think I can. Hang on. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm back again. I did drop a few frames then. 1,406 frames I've dropped. Not good. Sorry about that. Thank you, Ricardo. I love using that desk at the moment, especially when I'm painting, doing that Titanic. That was excellent, painting the Titanic. Still got to get onto that Spaceballs. It's sitting there to do, and I just haven't had time to do it yet. You asked about the Millennium Falcon. Yeah, I think I do need to do it, don't I? So, oh my God, Bergdis, you've gifted some memberships. Thank you, Bergdis. So we've got Gunstar 1. Oh, God, here we go. Hephaestus? Ian Avery. How'd you pronounce that? Hephaestus? Mrs. Rhoda how'd you pronounce that? Ian Avery, Patrick Casey, and Andy Marv. All thanks to Bergdis. Thank you, Bergdis. Send the Vulcan to me and I'll make videos for you. I should do. I'll see what people say as me. Oops, you're right, Lou. Wayne, do you have links to your shelving and new motorized desk? Well, the shelving's made by scratch, so that's just timber. But the desk is actually on my Amazon store. You'll see the link in chat for my Amazon store. The desk is by a company called FlexiSpot. FlexiSpot. I think that's right. FlexiSpot. They're in my US and my UK Amazon store. Just check YouTube Studio and you'll see the desk there, and that goes up and down. And then obviously I did the video showing how you put the whole thing together. I think it'd be interesting to see the lawyer now that you have a lot more experience under your belt. Yeah, I still think you just want to see me cry at issue 91, Greg. I know what's going on here. Have to wear my Jaws shirt in Phnom Penh when I go back. Where's that? That sounds like Thailand. Phnom Penh? My geography is hopeless. I'm telling you, it's absolutely hopeless. Bobo was a clown. It was an owl as well. Wasn't that the owl in Clash of the Titans? Bobo? Reclassify. It's boring, I know, but you know the old mistakes. Yeah, I do. Bobo the Monkey is for the children's picture book series. I've never heard of that one. You only caught the end of the Millennium Falcon build when I started to watch your channel. Ah, okay. Well, when I first started the Millennium Falcon, I was only doing live streams on it. I wasn't doing a build. I think I started probably issue 20. I started doing actual videos for it. You've just completed. I need to get on that. I've got so many Will's Workshop. I've got so many of that Megazord standing here, you know. You just completed the Saber-Tooth Tiger and the Mastodon and the Megazord. This thing's getting huge. That's partly the reason why I'm taking my time on it, because I know how big it's going to be. Don't forget the birthday balloons for Mark. Well, I've got that. Stand by. Happy birthday, Mark. Whoa, look at it. Happy birthday. And it's animated. Oh, I love the happy birthday things. We got there. Going home tomorrow. I had a lovely time in Burnham and Breen Sands. When Dave Westbury told me he was in Burnham, I know Burnham on Crouch. I thought that's where he was. I was like, I did think it's strange, I have to say, David Westbury, because Burnham on Crouch is in Essex. It's near Malden. I was like, why would you go there? But yeah, Burnham down on sea. Yeah, that's picturesque down there. It's not like that. Holy crap, Ian. You sent 50 memberships? Oh my God. Wow, I wonder why my stream was pinging. Whoa, okay. Well, practically everyone watching this channel is now a member. Congratulations. Go watch the back catalogue. Oh my God, Ian. I miss when Wayne had alerts on Bergdis. That would have gone crazy. I would have been stressing. Wow. Okay. Heavy Equipment Jim, Ken's Toys, Lyric Porter, Matthew Moore. Whoa. How am I supposed to do 50, Ian? Mort's 29, Haley King. You've been wanting to do that for ages. This is driving me crazy. Right, hang on. Brandon Adams, Matt Atkins, Cole Kohler, Brian Howe. Hi, Matthias. You've got through to me reading out everyone who's watching the channel, I think. The Model Gamer, Adam Morrison. What, Ian? What, Ian? So that's not. So PK the badass. That's Bergdis saying, "What's Ian?" Yamato Icebane, Matthew Coleman, PK the badass, Matthew Perilat, Paul D, Nigel Barney, Warhammer Rumble, Julian Hall, Martin Long, Sean. I'm nowhere near halfway through this, Ian. Sean Steed, Alex Nitisaw, Sean Steed, Wayne Collins. That's hideous. It is. John Fig. Oh, what you're talking about the USS Archer now, aren't you, Lou? It is. It's hideous. It's not an attractive ship. It looks like there's nacelles missing, doesn't it? I don't know. Whoever thought that was a nice ship? That weren't on a Bill Krause's ships, was it? I don't want to get in trouble. Yeah, see, anything that Bill Krause touches is like, artwork. And if he did the Archer and I don't think it was artwork, then I obviously do not know art because I bow to the greater skill of Bill Krause. Oh my God. Warhammer Rumble, Sean Steed, Alex Nitisaw, Wayne Collins, John Figuera. Um, looks like a microphone. Yeah, it does. Arsena Prax, Chris Knight. You've just bombed the chat. Yeah, Marcin N. Jasper Hunt. What? It's a public holiday in Germany. There's a sale on the pennies. Just blow the part word pizza budget. I think this class as being. You definitely got to have a dash there, Ian. Pete Cooper. Pete Cooper's already a patron. Peter, you're now a YouTube channel member. Sox fan, Grip Fuel, Simon Dufour, Mark Scott, Coldrak, Kaylee, Nick Guttridge, Han Solo, B159, Cyber Zaku, Michael Fay, Richard Pryor, Merlin, Al Smith. Ian, you're evil. He is. He is, because look at me. I'm just lost. And look, in the middle of it, Dave Westbury's. Yay, Dave Westbury. Thank you, Dave. The Gaming Gator, Guy Hitchcock, Blue Boy 1968, Marco Maraquin, Jamie Truscott, Meckberg, XM202, Wow, Jeff Usher. Hi, Alex Webster. How do I sponsor? I've got no idea, Mark England. No idea whatsoever. But Ian obviously knows because he's now just. Ian, you may as well have done it here and just taken over the stream. That was Ian Campbell. Anyone who just got a membership, it was either Steve's Adventures or Ian and he's 50. Are we good now? Esther, I will swear again. Don't ban me. No, been to Bicester since my sister lived there about 30 years ago. You know, Will's Workshop, I've never been to Bicester. I know they've got a shopping village there. That's all I know about Bicester. But I can't wait. I really, really want to get behind this. As I said, tickets are available now, and obviously I'm going to keep pushing that. So please forgive me, but I really do want it to be successful in this country. I've got Mrs. Welder Wayne's got me this proper tablecloth that goes over 6-foot tables. I'm going to get another one which got Welder Wayne branding on it. I am going to be bringing my space station, just so you know. That's coming. It's going to be a lot more sci-fi models. I probably won't be bringing these two. They're far too big. Perhaps ET spaceship might go. I don't know yet. Time Machine's definitely going. Perhaps ET. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's going to be fun. If you want to meet me as well, March the 21st. That'll be a week before I go trekking off on my 100-mile walk in the middle of nowhere. So hopefully I can come home after that and see how it goes. The Archer looks like the original series Scott class ship. I don't know. It does look weird. It looks weird. I don't understand where the propulsion, I'm guessing, is just this one bit here. But, there's no stabilizing in there. It's weird. It's weird. I'm going to be putting the weird ship down there. Hachet's doing Warhammer. Hachet does all the Warhammer. They've already got a Siege. I can't remember. They've got a couple of Warhammer things out at the moment. As a matter of fact, Agora Models was doing one of the Hachette works in America. I can't remember which one though. You got your accommodation sorted in Telford for me and my friend. I can't wait. I haven't booked anywhere for Telford. The main reason is because I think I've told you before, most of my family, as in, cousins and aunties and stuff, they all live in Wolverhampton, Shifnal and Telford. So there's always someone that I can stay with when I'm there, I'm guessing. But I haven't asked them yet, so I'll just turn up. It's an hour from you, Bicester is. It's quite central. I think it's just, where is Bicester? Is it like southwest of Birmingham, I guess? I don't know. That Warhammer magazine is equivalent of Gaming Crack. Yeah, no, it is. But just this one magazine with those 2 paints and a paintbrush. And I mean, look, it tells you all about the figures. It tells you how to paint the figures and everything. That was $9.99. The first one was $2.99. But if you saw some of these packs where I showed the Fellowship of Lord of the Rings, a little tiny sprue was £40, which is like. That's why Games Workshop are making all their money. Big time. Yes, I am going to be doing that. I'm probably going to be doing that next week, Adam Cooper, actually, the old Megazord. I've got a lot of that to do. I've got to do one of the Jeff Gordon builds as well because I'm like 3 packs behind on that at the moment. Is he going to notice? Yeah, I've just noticed, Berg, this. I've just noticed, and I've been trying to pace. I've only got Coca-Cola tonight, and I've been trying to pace myself, but with all that talking, my mouth is dry. I might just do it before the end of the year. Oh, Ian, thank you so much for that. I don't know what to say. I'm hoping that all of these new members do check the back catalogue in the members stream, and you'll be able to see all the old videos that we've done up there as well. Did you hear about the Warhammer STL leak? No. Someone uploaded a massive collection of all their models in STL format. It was online for 2 hours before it was gone. You know what, Svi, I wouldn't be surprised. Games Workshop is so vigorous with their intellectual property. It's ridiculous. You can't even use any of their graphics if I was doing a painting demonstration of it. You look at people that are doing like miniature painting, you won't have any of the Warcraft graphics on it at all. And it's crazy. And like they get really funky about, I can't even call Gandalf. You know, I've got to call him a wizard. Look, it's a grey wizard that's going to turn white later on. It's not because of the Tolkien. Tolkien's not too bad. But Games Workshop, wow. No wonder, I said, this is why they're a multi-billion-pound business. They are aggressive. When you go to Warhammer World, you can film whatever you like. And you can put whatever you like on the internet as well. If you try and monetize it, though, oh, you're in trouble. You are in trouble. That'll get taken down quicker than you can say, kick. If anyone plays World of Warcraft, you'll know what that means. See, there's me mixing World of Warcraft with Warhammer. Did you like that? Yes, I think we just mentioned that. Space Marines. I don't like the Space Marines. That's all part of 40k. Don't like them. I'm not part of that. I'm not the Henry Cavill generation. I like my Dungeons and Dragons to be old style medieval stuff. Hence why I like Age of Sigmar. It didn't used to be called that. It used to be called something else. I can't remember what it used to be called. But I didn't really used to play Warhammer back in the day. There's my Dungeons and Dragons back in the day, the old AD&D, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. That's all the new manuals there, including the monster manual. Any word when the shipments for the 89 Batmobile was starting in the States? No, I haven't heard anything at the moment. But yeah, Matthias, you did. You absolutely got it. It was Project X. Lou got it first. Lou got it instantly. Lou knew exactly what that monkey was. Ah. I'm still thrown. I have to say, like, I apologize. I'm still thrown. What Ian just did then. That's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh, Mark, you give me some. Look, I'm probably well behind on chat as well after naming all that. Me and the wife are going on our holidays. The wife got to throw a dart at the world. I've heard this one before. Spending 2 weeks next to the skirting board. I keep telling Mrs. Rhoda Wayne that we're going to go to Stop at Home. Stop at Home near Windersill Bay. We are ferociously looking forward to our trip to Scotland. As I said, at the moment, we're going to be in Scotland from the 29th to the 2nd. Is it 2nd or 1st of January? I don't know. I do have an option to get 3 days before. A lot of money though, but we'll see. We'll see. I might go earlier. Your entire fan home seems to be blocked to pay. I had that, Darren Walsh, and it turned out that my address was incorrect. If you phone them up, there was a problem with my address. I don't know what it was, but they fixed it. So everything I put on it blocked instantly, so I wouldn't send anything out. The next part work should be the Batwing 89. That'd be cool. I wouldn't be surprised, Chris Campbell, if the next part work we see is that anything from Dune, probably that ornithopter. I would be shocked if we don't see that, and I would be shocked if we don't see another figurine as well. I heard rumours of a figurine. I don't know if there's any chance of it coming out, but it's a kind of Marvel-y sort of figurine. But we'll see. Thank you, yeah, Gary. Thank you for that. I spoke to Claire. I've spoke to a guy called Noel as well. But yeah, I really appreciate that because you know me, I'm a Christmas fairy. I love Gates. I'd happily push Gates all the time. Ian knows what I'm like with Gates. If any of you come and visit me in the workshop and we get a chance to go to Gates, I will take you to Gates. This isn't just your ordinary garden centre. Trust me, this is just like another. Gates is an experience rather than a shop. That's all I can say. We love Gates. Um, one of these days, Fort Wayne, I'll do 1,000 members. There ain't that many people watching, Ian. If you paid import duty on a package and you return it, you can claim the duty back. You can. But Steve, have you tried to claim the duty back? Right? It takes, I'll tell you, because I've done it, it takes, you've got to fill out a crap load of paperwork, send it off to HMRC, and it takes about 6 weeks for it to come back. It's ridiculous. And in the end, I can see why a lot of people just can't be bothered with it. It's ridiculous. Now, you went for a job interview at Amazon. I had to apologize for being 45 minutes late. I went to the wrong building. I start as an area supervisor on Monday. Really? Wow. Where's that? What area is that, Richard? That isn't like Milton Keynes area, is it? Because like Milton Keynes is my local area. Believe it or not. You think Peterborough's closer, but no, Milton Keynes for us. All my stuff comes from Milton Keynes. You fixed the Enterprise D switch issues. Turns out it was the battery door. Yeah, that battery door's got a little bit of metal behind that you can bend up. I'm not using, apart from the one I'm building on the channel, the one that I'm building on the members channel, and all you 50 new members can watch that. I've gone away with the power. I'm doing my own thing with the power. Nothing on the Bond cars. To be honest with you, I don't think you're going to hear anything on the Bond cars until Amazon, talking about Amazon, have sorted themselves out and got themselves a Bond. Once we have a Bond and an idea of what's going on, then we might have more of an idea of what's happening then. Gates, right away and get the Coke at the ready. Yes. Gates. We've got to sort that out. I was going to be going to Gates this weekend, but I might be knocking that on the head because of this Thursday night thing. So, because as I said, this is the last weekend. I've got the kiddies tomorrow, you see. It's the last weekend I've got them because until the end of October, because they're off to Orlando. But the end of October, I'm at MCM Comic Con, remember? So if anyone is at MCM, the XL Centre on the 25th, 26th, and 27th, or EGX, which is the gaming conventions in the same place, I will be there. So look out for me. I'll be walking around doing geeky stuff. How did you get the steering wheel hooked up? How did I get the steering wheel hooked up on the Knight Rider? It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. Perseverance and be gentle. And it involves clamps and holding a screwdriver not like a screwdriver, holding a screwdriver like a pen and gently caressing that screw into position. Yeah, Scott, you'd think I've had rum tonight, wouldn't you? But no, I haven't had rum. I'm still on the lookout for this the Kraken bottles with the dry suits on them. I haven't seen one yet. Although the folks over at Kraken did email me. I don't know if there's some sort of ambassador now. I haven't received any free Kraken, I'll tell you that now. But they've let me know that the salted caramel, and I think it's dark coffee again, and there's another one. There's some flavors coming out for Christmas again. So interesting. There's going to be 3 new flavors of Kraken. Well, not new. Some of them are returning for Christmas. My PA was going to contact your PA, but seems you'll know already. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still reading chat. I'm so behind. You can thank Ian for that. Go Lions. We talked about the American football. At least the Rams beat the Colts this week. Obviously, in 3 weeks, I'm off to see the Rams playing the Jacksonville Jaguars, or is it the Vikings? Who are we playing? No, it's the Jags, isn't it? Jacksonville Jaguars, yes. So looking forward to that. Yes, Mickey Pitt. You know what's really weird about that, David? I started watching some of the Only Fools and Horses today, and then I got that news afterwards. He's been ill for some time, the actor who plays him, though. Project X is available to rent only on Amazon Prime. Okay. There's a lot of weird films that you just don't seem to be able to find. Well, that's one of them, Project X. The what was the other one? There is a few that are just seem to be lost in the system. I've got tickets to see Tron next week, Tron Ares. Like, special press preview things of it. But I don't remember seeing Tron Legacy, so I'm having to watch that one. You seem fine at the moment. Who are we talking about now? I'm completely lost, Will's Workshop. Completely lost. I don't know where I am. I'm just picking up chat where I am. Helen Hunt still looks good at 63. Well, we're still talking about Moonwalker? Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. Hephaestus. That's how you pronounce that name. Hephaestus. Thank you, Luke. See, phonetically, is cool. Phonetically. Look, Matthias has gifted membership as well. Kev Price, Stevie1941. Thank you, Matthias. Brad Durso, Stefan Wagner, and Ron Mark. You know what? Just so you know, if anyone's on those members lists, on those end credits, did have a problem with the macro. I think I fixed it. I'm sure having 50 people added to it is just going to throw it completely out. I don't know what's going to happen there. That's going to be interesting because I don't think it's going to fit on a page either, Ian. You've created some issues. Oh, okay. I'll have to see what it's done after the stream. I don't know what it's done. Thank you, Matthias. I appreciate that. And Ron Marks is the other one. It's been years since I got my 1-2 Terminator and I still haven't finished it, but I finally got the power mod. My Terminator's just hiding behind there. I wanted these things. These, like, if anyone's got a PlayStation, look, this is Astro Bot. I got him out the box finally. I love Astro Bot. It actually is very weird. The noise that he makes in the game, if you've got a PlayStation 5 and play Astro's Playroom or whatever, it's the same as that, the Mogwai. It's got the same sort of. It does the same sort of thing. It's weird. That was an uncanny sort of thing. That was very coincidental. I put those together. I didn't even think about that until I saw them both together. It's in Cambodia. Mrs. Rhoda Wayne's been to Cambodia, Chris. But Mrs. Rhoda Wayne's been everywhere. So, you know. Laos. She's been to Laos. She hasn't been to Vietnam, I don't think. Thailand. She's been to Thailand. I haven't. It's your birthday in 2 weeks Sunday. You'll need to choose which side of the weekend you put the balloons up. I'll probably do it the Thursday before Will's workshop. But remember, I'm not here next Thursday, so it'll have to be the Thursday after. Did you ever build the aircraft carrier USS Enterprise? I didn't. No. Me and ships, Adam Cooper. I'm telling you. At the moment, I'm so happy with the Constitution. Although Spruverse, Phil, he did put a thing saying that he wants to know when tickets are going on sale for the burning. Which I thought, Phil, what are you doing? You're supposed to be encouraging me. Oh, your blood sugar's gone right down. That's good. 7.7. That's brilliant. 2-hour streams just to it. No, I just whizzed through it. I just took it well. I'm gonna be after this stream. I'll be there shaking my head, thinking, "What just happened? What just happened?" Just recently found out my second, third, and fourth great grandparents are from Edburton, Poynings, Patcham, and Hackney. What? I know where Hackney is. I don't know any of the other places. I actually worked on. Are you around Hackney area, Timothy? I actually worked on Hackney Lido at one time, the outside swimming pool. I helped do the mastic on that pool. Don't ask. Don't ask. It was a very strange time in my life. I was doing masticing or corking. I don't know what you Americans call it. You've got to get to 100 subscribers soon. Steve's Adventures. I got AI to predict it for me, and it still thinks 2 years. But you know, one video, 15,000 subs. That's all I need now. One video could do that overnight, but you never know. You never know. I did find out kind of that there is a celebrity that watches my channel that I didn't realize. I'm not going to mention them, but I didn't realize who it was. It's a British celebrity. But I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. I was like, oh my God. So if you're watching tonight, hello, you know who you are. You know who you are. You're building ET. You're building ET. You know who you are. That ship is very. Papa is so swaggers. Faith keeps coming out with these words. This is my daughter, Faith. Okay. She texted me the other day. These are see, I don't know what swaggers means. I haven't got a clue. I sent her a picture of the Phantom of the Opera record. And she said it was, bear with me, because I bought Phantom of the Opera. She said that's tough. She said that's tough. I was like, what? Tough. TUFF. I said, what does that mean? She said, it's peak. What does that mean? I'm like, oh my God, the lingo, the kids today, I'm just like, straight over my head. Wasn't Beverly Crusher's ship like that? Ship, but with round bridge and all good things. I can't remember David Westbury. I don't remember that ship at all. USS Archer, what was that from? Does anyone know? It was a strange. Was it Strange New Worlds? Lieutenant Commander Una Chin Riley and Lieutenant K and Ensign. It was in. I don't know. Where did we see it? Doesn't say. Oh, it's in the Strange New World. Yeah, the Broken Circle. The Archer was docked at Starbase 1. So there you go. There you go. That's the Archer. Your set was off. You didn't know about it. Thought it was a scammer bombarding the stream. You weren't a million miles wrong, Sean. Except for the scammer part. By the way, I'm going to try and get a video up. Me, Ian, Ed Hughes, and Ian's son, Rob, went to Silverstone. That's why I got the big Silverstone Stein in the workshop on Sunday, and I managed to film quite a bit of footage there. Absolutely brilliant time we had. Absolutely brilliant time. There was some racing going on as well. So that was an added bonus. Tail end of Amy has landed. And you're a Mutu member again. Yep. All these people that are now members. Crazy. Well, welcome on board. Welcome on board. And well done, Pete Cooper, for winning the t-shirt tonight. See, I can still remember these things. The membership lottery. Just become a member, Riz. Anyone who's a member on either the Patreon stream or the YouTube stream automatically gets entered in. So, and all I do is I just use the macro that I use to update that end card. And I just copy all the names from that into that wheel of names on I don't know what it is. Found it on Google. The Archer looks like she'd be smoking something out of it. Josh M, you found me a few days ago on your drawing build. I've been sitting on a few years. Love the videos. Thank you, Josh M. I want to appeal to new people, but you know, I'm not joking. If you see those pinned comments on the videos, I don't know what happened, but at the moment, 50% of the people who don't watch my, 50% of the people who watch my channel aren't subscribed. And the only thing I can think of is either they're watching on a TV and it is hard to navigate to that subscribe button and click, or, which I said to Ian this on the weekend, people think that when you click that subscribe button, you're paying for something and you're having to pay, but you don't. You don't at all. All that subscribe button does is notifies you every time I got a video out. It's completely free. So I don't know why 50% of the audience aren't subscribed. It's very strange. And it does make sense because a lot of the videos lately, and it's probably because of the Batmobile, to be honest with you, are new people to the channel. So if you are new to the channel, welcome aboard. This is where I chat normally about nothing but models, but tonight I've just been talking about channel members. To the channel. Just wait till they do the 1K membership. Yeah, I'll get AI on it, Ian, in the background. So I'll be talking, and there'll be this AI me saying, "Welcome to the channel." That's a good AI voice. I like that. As a matter of fact, again, you remember I've been telling you I've been helping YouTube with research, right? So if you watch my channel in another country, like, I don't know, France, India, stuff like that, it dubs me. So it takes my voice and it will dub me in that language. But obviously, the problem is that my mouth would not move. It would still be moving like it is now. And it's quite monotone as well. Okay, so they've got a feature where it's going to add emphasis to my words. So if I'm saying something really cool, then in Urdu, it would do the same sort of raising my voice of excitement. Also, they're using AI to manipulate my mouth. So my mouth is going to word the things as it would sound in Urdu rather than now. Now, if I've seen myself in AI and it gives me teeth and everything. I mean, I got nice teeth, but you just can't see them because my smile and my beard and stuff. But yeah, I need to see how that looks. But I don't know when that's going live, but they are doing it. So it should be fun. Oh my God, you know what? I'm scrolling back. I am so sorry about chat. I will try and catch up. Did they take my license? No. I got 3 points and £100, like I said, David, if you watched the stream last week. I also got someone else's fine as well. Someone got pulled over before me and they attached my name to their blooming thing because they were parking illegally. So, but they didn't get points. They only got a £50 fine. Anyway, that got cancelled. So, yeah, I didn't. Mine didn't. Why do you need stabilizers in space? Which way is up anyway? Yeah, good point. Damn good point. I like the Prisoner shirt. Oh yeah, I bought this from Port Merion. Love a bit of Prisoner. Been to Prisoner. We went there actually. It's almost a year anniversary that myself, Spruverse, and the Aztec dummy Lou Dalmaso went. We had a really good time there. Enjoyed that. Bisters's located in northeast Oxfordshire in the southeast region of England. But no, Oxfordshire is not southeast region. Southeast region's Kent and Essex. Bisters's located northeast of Oxfordshire, so that's southwest of Birmingham, Oxfordshire. Near Banbury, isn't it? It must be near Banbury, I'm guessing. I need to get the map out now. I ain't got a clue. Yeah, you know Warcraft. Look at that. Am I going to do the Ducati build? Well, now I've seen it's available in the UK. I may do, Ramon. I didn't know it was. Very good. Very good, Mark. Yeah, Ian dashed me. He dashed me with 50 gifts, 50 memberships. Oh, my God. I still can't believe that. 30th to the 2nd, and I desperately want the extra days. Yeah, I bet you do. You just want to lock yourself away in a cabin. Oh, Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah, you got a thing. Faith's got a thing for Benedict Cumberbatch and Adam Driver. And who's the other one? Captain Boomerang? You showed me today? I don't know. Wayne, do you like figures or vehicles better to part work? That's a good question, though. Um, um, mm, mm, mm. You know what? I had a lot more fun building ET and R2D2, if that answers the question. I like cars. I prefer spaceships. But because we don't do many spaceships on the channel, yeah, I like the figures, I think. I think I like the figures. But I'm enjoying that Constitution as well. That wooden ship modeling's pretty cool. I think they need to bring out more sci-fi models. I haven't been enjoying the Enterprise D. I haven't been enjoying that one. There needs to be something like that, but better. But God, that was a challenging question. Wow, Lou. You made me think then. Are we talking Gates McFadden or Phoebe Gates? Phoebe Cates. Phoebe Cates. Get the name right. Cates. That old Kevin Klein, he's a lucky man. You used to work at HMRC and we made a digital version of the form, did you? It doesn't make anything easier though, Steve. It still takes 6 weeks to process. It's ridiculous. Oh, HMRC. I'm helping HMRC as well at the moment. I'm helping them do this Make Tax Digital thing trial. So I like helping trials out at the moment. Have you noticed that? Oh, here we go, Mrs. Runaway. That thing about Amazon job was a joke, you twerp. You are so gullible. Yeah, I am. I am. Especially when you get bombarded with 50 new members. Welsh Piper, wow, how the devil are you? Not been around a bit. Sorry, I had to cancel my monthly subscription to the channel. We'll be back on the best. No problems, Welsh Piper. I'm just glad you're still here. I hope you're okay, mate. I haven't seen you in an age. Absolute age. Can't believe you didn't get the Amazon joke, Wayne. Well, obviously I did now. Because Mrs. Rhoda I'll tell you what's going to happen after the stream, Richard. I'm going to go downstairs and Mrs. Rhoda Wayne's going to give me this look. You freaking idiot. But you know what will happen? She'll go down and she'll have to explain it to me as well. I hated the steering on the Night Runner. Still won't work. Yeah, Will's Workshop's taken it apart about 50 times. So a lot of models are like that. The Batmobile's a pain as well, trying to get that one hooked back up again. Christmas dinner flavour Kraken, that could be nice. Rather than membership, perhaps a cash prize for the Christmas quiz. We could do. I don't know what date the Christmas quiz is going to be this year. Let's have a look. It's always normally the last Thursday before Christmas. Let me just bring my calendar up. So this year, the Christmas quiz is going to be on... well, Christmas is on the Thursday, so it's going to be earlier. It'll be the 18th. December 18th is going to be the Christmas quiz this year. So that's going to be fun. Great music in Tron. Haven't heard the score yet for Tron Ares. But you know what? Funny enough, I've just been listening to Randy Edelman before the stream. Dragonheart. I love that soundtrack. Dragonheart. I am the last dragon. Been listening to a lot of scores lately. You just spent 10 days in hospital. Yeah, you said that, John Russell, last week. Are you on the mend now, though, mate? Have you died a golden Have you dived at Golden Rule Rock? No, no. Uh, Wayne knows you're sporadic. Gates is great. You'll see what I mean when I get some footage, Steve. It's an absolutely brilliant place. You're in Illinois, all but Hackney are in Sussex. All right, okay. I know who that celebrity is. He's a massive Ghostbuster fan. Oh, do you? You know? Yeah, all right, you know. I didn't even realise Mrs. World of Wayne follows him as well. Sorgas is cool like Swaggy. Oh, okay. That's what that means. Faith is now my babble fish. Hopefully everyone gets that reference as well. I'm throwing out references tonight, don't they? Ian, tell Wayne to give you my number. I can give you your number to Ian if you want me to. I can't believe how blind I am on chat. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. What is the time? It's 9 o'clock. Look, I'm just going to finish up because there isn't a lot to go. The chat, okay? Because it's only fair. It's only fair that I can do that. Um, do you have one switch that turns on everything in your retro room? I bet the town lights up. Most things do light up. Like Alexa, turn off retro room. So most things. Alexa, turn on retro room. There you go. You miss not having the live stream next week. Yeah, I know, but I will be getting some good footage, I guarantee. That'll probably be the last time I miss a live stream next week. But there you go. What do you think about the AI actress Tilly? I've never heard of this AI actress Tilly, I have to say. And it's my brother, because you need you're dubbed in English in Australia to English in Australia. Yes, thank you. What are you like? Oh, bless you. Okay, I think we are at the end of the stream. uh, Ian, thank you so much for that. I'm hoping it was entertaining for you. I'm going to have to face Mrs. World Away now, who's going to explain the Amazon joke to me because that was well over my head, I have to say. And thank you, Keaton Car 89, for that £2 to the channel. I've never been to Grand Rapids, Michigan yet. I haven't, no. I don't even think I've been to Michigan. Have I? No. I've been to Minnesota. I haven't been to Michigan. But all cool. Anyway, listen, thank you, everybody. Tomorrow on the channel, I have got the Doctor Who Dalek, and other than that, on Monday, we've got the Ford Falcon. But remember, no live stream on the Thursday. There will be a members live stream. So all you new 50 members, please come along on Wednesday. You will get the link in your members chat sort of thing, and you'll be able to see that. But again, thank you all, and I will see you next week. Take care, everyone. Bye.